Welcome to Beach Breeze Studios. This is episode 4 of Photo Thoughts. I am Chad Nauyokes. This week we have a little bit of news. Not so much elsewise, but it's a beautiful day outside. It's a little chilly with wind, and I'm going to go shoot some other stuff. And hopefully I'll be able to work on a project that I've been meaning to do. I also got asked a lot of questions for what is my workflow, how do I edit a photo, and I will run you through that at some point in time this week, hopefully, if I can get the recording to work on my computer, and share that with y'all and walk you through a real quick edit, show you the steps that I take. Probably not a full edit. I was thinking about just doing the eye area of a face so that you can see what I do for the eyes and what I do for the skin and try to get that all out there. Before we get started, I would like you to subscribe right here to the channel if you like what you're watching, and we'll see what we can do as far as keeping this going and making sure that I get all your questions answered and maybe do a few of your critiques live on here. This week in the news, a photo of a mother breastfeeding in a firefighter's outfit has caused some controversy in Las Cruces, New Mexico. The firefighter may face unpaid leave because his wife photographed in his uniform breastfeeding. Now, the image is a part of a series of mothers in their work uniforms, including a nurse, a doctor, and active duty military. The series is called Uniformed Breastfeeding Portrait Collection. I'll have the link on the site, but on the blog. But why is this still a problem? Seriously, does anybody really have that much of a problem with breastfeeding? We all did it. Well, most of us did it. And to tell you the truth, most guys still enjoy it. So really, there's no reason to have this issue. Whatever, just go look at the article and give your support if you feel that you need to. A photo project has been done that looks extremely fun. It shows how people look on camera before drinking wine, after 1 glass, 2 glasses, and 3 glasses of wine. Each portrait is 4 photos, all in squares, and it shows the faces of the people before and after the individual glasses. Most of the first photos all look like the person really doesn't want to be photographed. It's absolutely hilarious. After that, they're smiling usually after 1 glass, and then they're giggling or they're really smiling after 2 glasses. And then after the 3rd glass, either they're being really silly or they just can't stop laughing. So I'm wondering how big the glasses of wine were. But at any rate, the photographer is Marcos Alberti from Brazil, and he wanted to show. He says it started out as a joke, but quickly turned into a serious but fun project. And it looks like it would be fun to do. You really need to go check this out and see about trying something like this, maybe after a 6-pack of beer or something. In sadder news, we see this all too often. A teen got hit by a train while taking a selfie in China this time instead of the United States. We really need to stop taking photos on train tracks. For one thing, if the train track is active, you may not know the train's coming around the corner unless you can see all the way down. If you're not paying attention, you can get hit by that. If you're not in a public area where the train tracks are, it's private property, and you shouldn't be trespassing anyway. We shouldn't be doing that as photographers. There's no reason to put your life in danger or put your model's life in danger for a shot that is well overdone. You see these all over the place. It is a cliche shot. The parallel lines leading off into the distance, or a model sitting on them, or whatever. It's just not worth your life or being injured seriously to do these type of shoots. Yeah, just don't do it, and just let everybody else know. Don't do it. Just don't. All right. Analog photography returns from the grave. Let's see here. Impossible Projects is releasing a Polaroid type camera. The i1 is not cheap, but it adds a few modern items to the camera, whereas the Instax that most people are used to, the smaller 2x3 prints, is cheaper, but is also much more simplistic. The i1 uses Polaroid 600 image film format with Bluetooth, which allows you to connect your phone and control shutter, aperture, the flash. The flash is kind of unique. It's a bunch of LEDs around the lens. USB can be used to charge the battery, so you don't have to change out the batteries, which is nice. Also, you can do double exposures, long exposures, all from your camera using this, and it still uses the 600 type film, or the Polaroid type film. It's really neat. Problem is the camera is going to run about $300, $299, and each image will run you about $3. So it'll be interesting to see how many people actually take when they start paying that much for each shot. Hopefully they'll be really good. This should be available in May. Go check it out if you want to. The site will have the links. Lensbaby is offering a new lens called the Twist 60. It creates swirly background, like taking the camera and doing this sort of thing, but keeps the center nice and sharp. It is a 60 millimeter all metal f2.5 manual focus lens. It's based on an 1840 design by Joseph Petzval. It makes background bokeh twist some, making very interesting pictures. It looks neat. It'll be available for Nikon, Canon, and Sony for about $280. There will also be a $180 version for those of you that are using the optic swipe system already. F-Stoppers had a nice little blurb on shaking up beauty standards and wondering if there may be a revolution on the way. Anna Dabrowski, a photographer based in Paris, says that she, with retirement getting rebranded, fashion is shifting to the older crowd because they have more time, more money, and more desire to spend on fashion and fashion photography. Ads will start moving that way. One model, Nicola Griffin, a 56-year-old British model and a single mother, had a spread in Sports Illustrated campaign and also had an editorial in Slink magazine. Might be time for moms to take back some from those teens, huh? I think that's true too. I enjoy shooting older ladies. They are beautiful, and I hope that we see more of this, and I really want to see what people are going to come up with over the next few years. The FAA has approved business uses for UAS for unmanned aerial vehicles. We knew it was coming. They went through about 3,000 exemption requests that were approved and found that there are 38 different types of businesses that they're just going to flat out approve it for. You won't need an exemption. It's just legal. At the top of that is aerial photography, obviously, real estate photography, which makes more sense, and aerial inspections, which makes a lot of sense. If you can't get to the back of a house to do an inspection, or to get to a property easily to do an inspection on something, drones make that so much easier to do. hopefully once we get all the laws worked out and everything else, everything will be going well. This is one of the areas that has moved very fast as far as laws are concerned. I mean, laws are still trying to catch up with the music industry, the internet, and everything else, but UAVs have come really far, really fast as far as laws are concerned. Hopefully that'll work out for everyone. Shutterbug has come out and said photography is subjective after dealing with the no. After everybody has seen these photos go around Facebook, the 21 images that a bride posted on Facebook saying they were bad and pretty much ruined. She didn't mention the photographer's name or business name, but I believe they're out of China. But she posted 21 images and said they were so bad and that they were ruined. And really, I'm not quite so sure. You can see the images, I'm sure. I don't have a link to them here. I have a link to the story, so they may have a link to this things. But really, if you're going to, he took the images, he didn't edit them, he took more than he needed to. He did get paid. I'm not sure if he got paid the full amount or less. According to the article, he said he didn't get paid the full amount. But he delivered 890 some odd pictures that were unedited, which don't do that. Don't send that many pictures. Don't send them unedited to your bride, to a client, whatever, unless they explicitly ask for that and pay for them. Doing that, they don't understand how much work goes into the post-processing, how much it takes to get them to look excellent, because out of the camera they can be a little flat due to the fact that you're shooting raw. That's just not a good idea. At any rate, he says that the images weren't bad. There were some that he talked about, like the groom in the bushes that was half black and white and half color. He said it spoke to the mindset of the couple. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't there. I don't know what they're talking about. The thing is that if a bride and a groom would go to a photographer, they know their style and what they want to go for. They know what they're looking for. They know what they want. They know how they want their pictures to come out. They look at the pictures of the photographer and they decide that, yes, this is what we want. This is the type of thing we want. Then go with them. But if you see all of their work and most of their work is not the style that you're looking for, why would you hire that photographer? I'm sure this guy didn't change his style for this one shoot and just go out and do this recklessly. So, especially considering he shot 900 and some odd images. All I'm trying to say is if you're a bride and everything and you're going to go out there and you're going to suggest that, or you're going to find a photographer, find one that has works that are already perfect for what you're looking for. If you see that they have a whole bunch of different pictures that aren't quite your style, don't go with them. Go with another one. Find a photographer that's right for you. All right. Think Tank Photo has a new bag out, the Retrospective 6. The Retrospective 6 fits a DSLR, a short lens, and 1 or 2 additional lenses, plus an 8-inch tablet. I love these bags. I have one over here that I bought. They didn't send it to me. They come in gray and black, and right now I believe they just released a new one called Sandstone. I love the way they look, they feel. They're built for photographers from the ground up. They are hard-working bags. So go out and check that out. Scenic Virginia kicks off Vista Photo Contest. Scenic Virginia just launched its 9th annual Virginia Vista Photo Contest on April 1st. They say it shows the depth and breadth of the Commonwealth scenic beauty and the and the Categories include cities and towns, coastal and Chesapeake Bay, farms and open spaces, highways and byways, mountains and valleys, scenic trees, vistas with wildlife, and the Route 5 corridor. The special Route 5 corridor category again this year is to get more people out driving this route. It's a very scenic route running from Williamsburg down south past the James River and up into Richmond. There's beautiful ranches there and estates and everything that you can stop at and see. There's a park down in Jamestown that's really nice right off the Route 5. Check it out. The winner will receive 2 tickets to the gala reception in October and prominent placing on their website and note card sets that feature the winning photographs. There's no fee to enter. Photographers can enter up to 5 shots. Go out and do it. Link is on the blog. Nikon Awards Photography has given the prize for their Facebook photography to a photoshopped image. Photoshopped badly. Hopefully I'll be able to put that here and we'll be able to show you what is bad about it. There's a plane flying over. You're looking up a ladder with the rings around it, and there's a plane directly above head. It looks like it was a great time captured, but as you can tell from the picture, maybe over here right now, that it was placed in there later and just a really bad image. The internet had a field day with this, and they're going apeshit. Go to the blog, check out the site, check out the news article, and see all the different images that they've been pasting up on Facebook. It's absolutely hilarious, especially the one with the Death Star sitting right there. It's perfect. Anyways, that's about it for this week, and hopefully I'll be able to get to the project that I wanted to do, and hopefully I'll be able to get to the edit that I want to do this week, the 15-minute edit, since I didn't get to it last week, and share that with y'all. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, let me know in the comments on YouTube, or hit me up on Facebook or Twitter, and I will see y'all next week. Don't forget to subscribe. See ya!